Welcome to Maths Companion. In the last video, we have discussed the section triangle and circle, and we have learned in a circle the length of any chord is double the product of the radius and the sine of half the central angle. There was a homework. Let us take the answer now. The figure shows a triangle and its circumcircle. What is the radius of the circle? This is one side of the triangle and it is a chord of the circle. This angle is 60 degree, therefore half the central angle is also equal to 60 degree. We know length of a chord is equal to double the product of the radius and the sine of half the central angle. That is, length of the chord equal to 2r sine 60 degree. Here length of the chord is 3 centimeters and value of sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Replacing, we get 3 equal to 2r into root 3 by 2. 2 and 2 get cancels and we get 3 equal to r into root 3. To find r, let us take root 3 on the other side. We get 3 by root 3 equal to r, or r equal to 3 by root 3. 3 means root 3 into root 3. 1 root 3 from numerator and denominator get cancelled and we get r equal to root 3. That means radius of the circle equal to root 3 centimeters. Today, let us do the remaining problems on page 114. What is the circumradius of an equilateral triangle of sides 8 centimeters? Let us draw an equilateral triangle and its circumcircle. Here the sides of the equilateral triangle are 8 centimeters. We know all the angles of an equilateral triangle are 60 degree. Therefore, this angle is also equal to 60 degree. That means half the central angle of this chord is also equal to 60 degree. We know length of any chord is double the product of the radius and sine of half the central angle. That means length of the chord is equal to 2r into sine 60. Here length of the chord is 8 centimeter and value of sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Therefore, this can be written as 8 is equal to 2r into root 3 by 2. 2 and 2 get cancels and we can write 8 equal to r into root 3. To find the value of r, let us take root 3 on the other side. 8 by root 3 equal to r, or r equal to 8 by root 3. That means radius of the circle is 8 by root 3 centimeters, or circumradius of this equilateral triangle is 8 by root 3 centimeters. Next problem. The figure shows a triangle and its circumcircle. Compute the diameter of the circle. Compute the lengths of the other two sides of the triangle. Let us give a name for the triangle at first. Let it be ABC. Here the length of the chord AB is 4 centimeters and this angle is 70 degree. Therefore, half the central angle of this chord is also equal to 70 degree. We know length of the chord is double the product of the radius and sine of half the central angle. That means AB equal to 2r sine 70 degree. Here AB is 4 centimeters and value of sine 70 is 0.9397. So this can be written as 4 equal to 2r into 0.9397. We have to find diameter and we know diameter is 2 times radius. That is, we have to find 2r. To find 2r, let us take 0.9397 on the other side. We get 4 by 0.9397 equal to 2r, or 2r equal to 4 by 0.9397. How can we divide 4 by 0.9397? There are 4 digits after the decimal point. So let us multiply numerator and denominator by 10,000. Then we get 40,000 by 9,397. And dividing, we get 4.26 approximately. That is 2r equal to 4.26. Now, those who feel it very difficult to divide, they can approximate this value for 2 decimal places. The third digit is 9, that is more than 5. So the second digit can be increased by 1 and we can take this approximately equal to 0.94. Now you can divide 4 by 0.94. For that you can multiply both numerator and denominator by 100. You will get 400 by 94. When you divide like that, you will get an approximate value which is almost equal to the value when 4 is divided by 0.9397. Anyway, 2 times radius is approximately equal to 4.26 centimeters. 2 times radius means diameter. Therefore, the diameter is 4.26 centimeters. Now we have to find the lengths of the other two sides of the triangle. We know BC is 2r sine 50. 2r is 4.26 and value of sine 50 is 0.7660. So this can be written as 4.26 into 0.7660. Multiplying, we get this is approximately equal to 3.26. That is, length of BC is approximately equal to 3.26 centimeters. Now AC equal to 2r sine 60. 2r is 4.26 and value of sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So this can be written as 4.26 into root 3 by 2. 4.26 divided by 2 is 2.13 and value of root 3 is approximately equal to 1.73. So this can be written as 2.13 into 1.73. Multiplying, we get 3.68 approximately. That means length of AC is approximately equal to 3.68 centimeters. Next problem. A circle is to be drawn passing through the ends of a line 5 centimeters long and the angle on the circle on one side of the line should be 80 degree. What should be the radius of the circle? There is a line of length 5 centimeter and we have to draw a circle passing through the ends of this line like this. And there is a condition. Angle on the circle on one side of the line should be 80 degree. This is one side of the line and this is the other side of the line. And we know the angle in this part is more than 90 degree. So let us make an angle on this side and this angle should be 80 degree. We have to find radius of this circle. This is a chord and the length is 5 centimeter. This angle is 80 degree. Therefore, half the central angle made by this chord is also equal to 80 degree. We know the length of any chord is double the product of the radius and sine of half the central angle. Therefore, length of this chord is equal to 2r into sine 80 degree. Here length of the chord is 5 centimeters and value of sine 80 is 0.9848. So we can write this as 5 equal to 2r into 0.9848. We need to find the value of r. For that, let us take 2 into 0.9848 on the other side. We get 5 by 2 into 0.9848 equal to r, or r equal to 5 by 2 into 0.9848. 5 by 2 is 2.5. Therefore, this can be written as 2.5 divided by 0.9848. Now, we can multiply both numerator and denominator by 10,000. We get 25,000 divided by 9,848. Dividing, we get 2.54 approximately. Or we can approximate this for 2 digits and we can write this is approximately equal to 2.5 divided by 0.98. Then we can multiply both numerator and denominator by 100 and we can write 250 divided by 98. Anyway, we will get r is approximately equal to 2.54. That is, the radius of the circle is approximately equal to 2.54 centimeters. Another problem. The picture below shows part of a circle. What is the radius of the circle? Here, the length of this chord is 8 centimeter. This angle is 140 degree. Therefore, half the central angle made by this chord is 40 degree. We know length of any chord is double the product of the radius and the sine of half the central angle. Therefore, length of this chord is equal to 2r sine 40 degree. Length of this chord is 8 centimeter and value of sine 40 is 0.6428. Therefore, we can write this as 8 is equal to 2r into 0.6428. We need to find the value of r. So, let us take 2 into 0.6428 on the other side. We will get 8 by 2 into 0.6428 equal to r, or r equal to 8 by 2 into 0.6428. 8 by 2 is 4. So, this can be written as 4 by 0.6428. Dividing, we get this is approximately equal to 6.2. That is, radius of this circle is approximately equal to 6.2 centimeters. Next problem. A regular pentagon is drawn with all its vertices on a circle of radius 15 centimeters. Calculate the length of the sides of this pentagon. Let us draw a regular pentagon and its circumcircle. Let it be ABCDE. Let the center of the circle be O. Join AO and BO. Given that the radius is 15 centimeters, therefore AO equal to 15 centimeters. We know each angle of a regular pentagon is 108 degree and this line is the bisector of this angle. Therefore, this angle is 54 degree. Now let us draw a perpendicular from center to the chord. Let it meet the chord at P. Now triangle APO is a right triangle and this angle is 54 degree. Therefore, this angle will be 36 degree. AP is half AB. So to find the length of AB, it is enough to find AP. We can find AP using this angle or this angle. Depending on the value given, you can select the angle. Here, let me find it using this angle. Based on this angle, AP is the adjacent side and OA is the hypotenuse. What is the ratio between adjacent side and hypotenuse? Cos. So let us take cos 54. Cos 54 is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse or AP by AO. AO is 15 centimeters and value of cos 54 is 0.5878. So this can be written as 0.5878 equal to AP by 15. To find AP, let us take 15 on the other side. That is AP equal to 0.5878 into 15. Multiplying, we get 8.817. That is AP equal to 8.817 centimeters. We know AB is 2 times AP. Therefore, AB equal to 2 into 8.817 and that is equal to 17.634 centimeters. That is, length of AB is 17.634 centimeters and it is a regular pentagon. Therefore, all the sides are equal. Therefore, length of the sides equal to 17.634 centimeters. Today, we have discussed the problems on page 114. In the next video, we shall discuss the next section, another measure. Till then, bye.